Hello, welcome to the Arizona Art Alliance. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you being a part of this premiere video release presentation featured by SpotlightArizona.tv. We are featuring our premier artists here in the spotlight and focusing on the inspirations that has inspired their work. Our host is Diana Rodriguez. Welcome to the Arizona Art Alliance.
Hello and welcome. I'm Diana Rodriguez, your host with SpotlightArizona.tv, featured by the Arizona Art Alliance, and you are now in the spotlight. I'm here with John Fontana, founder of the Arizona Art Alliance and manager of the Veteran Outreach Program called The Art of Healing. John, welcome.
Well, thank you, Diana. It's a pleasure to be here.
What got you motivated? What inspired you to start the Veteran Outreach Program?
The suicide rate of our veterans. I was shocked to find out that on average 22 veterans commit suicide every day.
Wow.
That's over 8,000 a year. Mm-hmm. And when you consider that in the next year or so, we will have 1 million plus of military personnel returning to civilian life. And by the VA statistics, 1 out of 4 will have some form of PTSD or TBI, which are symptoms that can lead to suicide. A recent study by the Vietnam Veterans Administration have estimated that there are over 200,000 Vietnam veterans that are still struggling with trauma, which now is known as PTSD. Mm-hmm. So it is long-lasting illness.
What is the PTSD?
PTSD, the invisible wounds of war. Mm. It's a traumatic impact on the brain, causing mental illness, which can be a percussion, it could be a violent situation, it could be a survival guilt. But the best way to answer that question or to show you what PTSD looks like is through the eyes of a 15-year combat veteran. Mm. This painting is called The Beast Within, and as you can see, how it's creeping in mentally into his psyche, and it's just absolutely dramatic to me. This one is called Broken Heart, and as you can see, the splotch of red and all this chaotic mess around it, it really typifies the anguish. This one is called Chaos, and again, very well suited to the confusion and the trauma within. This one is still standing, and as you can see, with the violence and the heat behind it, and there's kind of an image of someone standing there. You have to look kind of close, but yes, it's just a very powerful piece. Mm-hmm. I'd like to read a quote from Bud, and this is straight from him. And I quote, "My paintings reflect my feelings or moods at the time. I don't have formal training, I just paint on canvas what my heart says. It's my way of dealing with the isolated times that bring on the beast." And I think that you can see that the beast is within his paintings.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to take a quick break, so don't go anywhere.
Hello, my name is Mike Brady, and I'm president of the Arizona Art Alliance. Have you heard of us? I hope you said yes, but if not, I want to tell you about our organization. The Alliance currently represents over 20 art leagues and guilds here in Arizona, and their membership base of over 2,000 very talented artists. These artists create original art ranging from paintings to photography, sculpture, glass gourds, and much more. We are a nonprofit organization, not a gallery. We strive to create a variety of exhibition venues for our members. But what really makes us special is our community service work. Many of these artists volunteer their time, talent, and dedication to several community art programs, serving disadvantaged or challenged youth, adults, and veterans. These mentoring programs bring healing and supporting outreach programs to a segment of the community that is most in need. These programs rock, and we need your support. We accept individual donations and business sponsorships. Be a part of these programs that heal and provide enrichment to everyone. both participants and volunteers. Contact us at our website, azartalliance.com, to donate your tax-deductible contribution. We thank you for your support.
Welcome back. I'm here with John Fontana. John, tell us a little bit about this picture here.
Yes, this is the last one of the series, and this is called Fog. And you can see the level of detail and again, the nondescript images that really reflects the fog as envisioned in PTSD. And it's very dramatic.
How does art help address the invisible wounds?
Art has been used by mental health professionals for years, both with children and adults. Our volunteers teach therapeutic art, and not to be confused with art therapy. That's a different issue completely. But our veterans teaching the therapeutic art is a pathway towards some of the symptoms of PTSD, namely anger, anxiety, depression, loneliness, and which are all symptoms of PTSD. Mm-hmm. We have a marvelous program. It's just so rewarding when you read the testimonials from veterans that expound on how helpful the art program has been for them.
Oh, do you have any examples of
We
veterans in
certainly
class?
do. In fact, we have many photos, but this is just a few. But you can see the type of art. They're taught from the beginning the basics of art, color mixing, painting. This was an assignment that was a result of color mixing and then perspective, and they do get the fundamentals of fine art. This is one of my favorites. This not only shows that the intensity, but the fact that veterans are working close together, which is oftentimes an issue. Mm-hmm. But the fact that part of the therapy out of the art class is the camaraderie that's developed not only between veterans and veterans, but the instructors and the helpers, which is also part of the healing program.
Mm. Well, they definitely look like their mind is somewhere else and not,
Yes,
not in any struggle in any way.
Now, not only do we provide the art classes, we also demonstrate through veteran, in fact, this is a photo from one of our veteran art events. This is, I believe his name is Mike. I remember Moses, the dog. He did, his art was metal welding and things. Mm-hmm. And this is one of our members, an artist, who painted a portrait of this veteran, of this veteran, and he's receiving it, and this was at
That's really good.
one of our art events. Yeah, the artists are just a very generous bunch. This is just a snapshot of some of the folks that were at the art event, and it was well attended. The industry leaders and civic leaders were there. We had, oh goodness, well over 200 people attend, and some very respectful art by the veterans.
Wow. Well, that is all very nice. It's awesome that you put this program together.
Currently, we are instructing 60 men and women every month out of 4 locations. And next month, September, we'll be adding our 5th location. The classes include basic instructions. They include principles of art, pencil drawing, color, decorating, always something new, exciting, and challenging. Consider supporting our mission with a few hours per month, helping to teach or assist an art class. Of course, a generous donation would be appreciated. And remember, 100% of your donation will go directly to the Veterans Program and is tax deductible. The Alliance is a 501c3, all volunteer organization, no paid staff. You can donate by going to our website and clicking on the red PayPal button, or mail your donation to the address shown on the screen. Thank you to our veterans for your service, and God bless our great country and our veterans.
Well, thank you, John. I hope you've enjoyed being in the spotlight.
Well, thank you. I certainly have, and appreciate the opportunity to talk about our veterans.
Thank you for joining us today at SpotlightArizona.tv, featured by the Arizona Art Alliance. We will see you next time.